Hello, everybody. Welcome to the two-man live show. I almost said on Sports Sense Radio on YouTube. You can always find us on Google Play, SoundCloud, and iTunes. Just look up two-man show here with my brother today, and we're going to go ahead and break down, or I'm going to break down Extreme Rules 2017. He's going to give you a little rundown of Game 2 of the finals, the NBA Finals. So let's jump straight into this, going off with which we're just going to start from the worst matches leading up to some of the best matches. And when you think about the worst, you have to start with that women's match, the kendo stick on a pole between Bayley and Alexa Bliss, which was a fairly no-brainer match of who was going to win. I think the stipulation, there's a lot of dumb stipulations tonight. This was one of them. It was a very, very stupid stipulation. It was a waste of time. There was no purpose to the kendo stick. There was no story. The promos was bad. The promos were bad. The story behind it was bad. The match itself was bad. I think we all knew that Alexa Bliss was going to win. I don't think Bayley is going to hold this title for another. I mean, I'm going to give it like another fucking till she won't hold it until after next Mania in New Orleans. It's going to be a while.
Whoa. How did you say that?
New Orleans.
Orleans?
Yes.
You're a douchebag.
I'm a fucking asshole. So, that match was just not. It was not exciting to watch. It was not fun. It was honestly perfectly placed as a piss break match.
I have a question for you though.
What's that question?
How many wrestling weirdos got boner during that one? Got a boner?
Probably a ton, because I'm pretty sure Alexa Bliss's tits came out like twice.
You want tits out for the boys?
I think she might have gone tits out for the boys.
If anyone who's listening to this has a screenshot of it, I would love to see.
Send it over to Armag21 on Twitter, or of course you can send it to the Two-Man Show Twitter page at Two-Man Show.
Yeah, we are big fans of knockers over here at Two-Man Show.
God, if that's not our fucking tagline for all our show, Two-Man Show, big fan of knockers.
Big fan.
Going into the next match, I'm trying to do this all off the top of my head. We'll go with next the Cruiserweight title match, and you know what? No. We talked about dumb stipulations, so we're going to continue with dumb stipulations. We're going to go the Intercontinental title match. It kicked off the show. Now, the stipulation for this match was if Dean Ambrose gets himself disqualified, he lose the title. That is a dumb...
Ric Flair would not approve.
Ric Flair would not approve. That is a dumb fucking stipulation for Dean Ambrose, whose whole gimmick is being... that fucking lunatic. B, the fact that it's the Intercontinental title, the fucking wrestler's title. This is a title that's supposed to get you ready for the big belt, the main eventing belts. But instead, we've got it fucking defended in if Dean gets disqualified, he loses the title match. I thought the ending, they at least made the ending a little clever with Maurice slapping Miz. The referee throws out Maurice, says the match is still going, and then having Miz throw Dean into the ref. The ref is all standing around. Dean's arguing with the ref. Skull-crushing finale. Miz gets his 7th Intercontinental title. What?
So the way you just explained that is that belt is for like the people who are getting ready to be like a big champion.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Miz is just like wins 7 of them. That's like being a career minor league baseball player.
I mean, Jericho's held it 9 times.
Yeah, but he's actually won shit. I don't even know who the Miz is.
Yeah, the Miz beat John Cena in the main event of wrestling.
That's like Jack Cuss saying he has 300 minor league home runs.
Yeah, but at the same time, the Miz holds something that a lot of people don't hold over someone, and that's a WrestleMania main event win over John Cena. He has a WWE Championship main event win at WrestleMania over John Cena.
So do I.
You don't. But you also don't have a loss against him.
On a video. Yeah, Spin Zone. I am undefeated in the WWE.
Yeah.
Take that, Undertaker. I've never lost at WrestleMania, pussy.
You also never competed at WrestleMania, though.
I never lost.
So, going on to the next match, we are going to talk a little bit about the Cruiserweight match, which pinned Austin Aries taking on Neville in a submission match, which I thought what was kind of perfect to end this feud since about Mania to end this feud. So I do have legitimate worries that Aries re-hurt that shoulder that he hurt a while back. I am very fucking concerned of that, and it's gonna suck to see him off of 205 Live again, because he really made 205 Live something fucking enjoyable to watch. You know, if you don't build stories for all of these other guys on the roster, then it just gets fucking boring watching it. Every episode of 205 Live is TJ Perkins or TJP, Jack Gallagher, Neville, and Austin Aries. That's it. And then in between, you'll get guys like Mustafa Ali. You'll get Tony Nese, who's doing... Those two guys are doing some fantastic stuff. And if you're overlooking that, I suggest that you give it a good watch, because it's fucking fantastic to watch. So there's a lot of good stuff in that field going on. The match, I quieted that because I think the speakers are coming out into the microphone, and then I'm talking to the microphone, so it's picking up my voice twice.
That's a problem with going live, huh?
Yeah, it's a problem with going live. It's not fucking proof checking anything first with our one viewer.
Ooh, we have a viewer?
Yeah, we have one viewer.
What's up, viewer?
Go fucking promote this on your fucking Twitter or something.
Nah, or don't.
Oh my god.
We're gonna say the same shit regardless.
Yeah, we're gonna say the same shit either way. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in that match. There's a lot of I really liked the last chancery on the outside of the ring. Neville tapping out to that, but it doesn't matter because they were outside of the ring. I thought that was kind of interesting. The match ended with Neville hitting a red arrow on the back of Austin Aries and then going for the Rings of Saturn, tearing his fucking arms off. It was pretty fucking interesting. So I'm going to take a quick minute. I'm going to drink something.
Hold on.
Austin, would you like to...
I just made a discovery.
What did you just discover?
So I just Googled this Neville guy. And
Ears like you.
And the picture that I came upon, he looks like Sabu with a bad hairline.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's he looks like someone, like he's jacked, but
Oh yeah, he's fucking ripped, dude. For
he looks short. How much roids do you think he's on?
a lot.
He has a cape.
He used to.
He's British.
Yeah.
Like, why are those sweatbands on his arm, like in his armpit?
I've got no fucking idea. So, I really need to take a drink right there, so I had Austin fucking vamp me for a minute. So,
That was a segment we like to call Google it.
it's not going to be a thing. I just gave him the longest stare. This is not going to be a thing. So, the next match we have on the card was the tag team match, which pinned the Hardy Boys against Sheamus and Cesaro in a steel cage for the belts.
Hardy better than one.
Nope.
They lost?
Yep.
A steel cage match?
Yep. I think it was brilliant to have them lose finally. For those of you that either were joining me yesterday when I gave my predictions for the show, or if you listened to it later, I had said, if Sheamus and Cesaro don't win this match, 3 things come out of it. Their heel turn was pointless. Sheamus will leave the company. Cesaro falls down the card and will never get back. Thank fucking God they won this, because their heel work is fantastic. Though anywhere Cesaro really goes, he's going to be a face. It's hard not to cheer for a guy whose real name... Are you ready for this guy's real name?
Yeah.
I know what? You want to play another fucking series of Google it? I want you to go Google Cesaro WWE and look at his real name, and I want you to try to pronounce it. For those of you at home, I know how to pronounce it. I learned. Let's try to see if Austin knows how to pronounce it.
Claudio?
Yep.
Castagnoli.
Claudio Castagnoli.
It's like Manu Ginobili.
Close, except not at all. So yeah, I'm actually kind of happy that they won this match. And again, going back to my predictions video, I had said that we either need to know for sure if we're going to get a broken Matt Hardy or if we're going to get V1 Matt Hardy. And the fact that they lost could mean either they're going to start giving clear direction that, yo, you're going to get a broken Matt Hardy, or yo, you're not going to get a broken Matt Hardy. There's a couple ways to go about it. So overall, the match was pretty good. The match was a decent steel cage match. It had a couple different stipulations, like you couldn't pin. The match was over when both teammates' feet have touched the floor, not just when one person from the team touched the floor. And he's actually looking at recaps of the match of a sweet fucking whisper in the wind from the top of the cage. It's pretty fucking badass. So yeah, like I said, Sheamus and Cesaro did walk away with the belts again. I think that's fantastic. The Hardy Boys will get their rematch, probably at Great Balls of Fire. God, I can't wait for that motherfucking prediction video. Great Balls of Fire. God damn. So, going over the next match, what other match do we have? We went over the women's match, we went over the Cruiserweight match, we went over the IC title, and we went over we forgot to go over the mixed tag team match, pitting Rich Swann and Sasha Banks versus Noam Dar and Alicia Fox, or Alicia Fox, or Alicia Sucks, or
porn star?
No.
Who's a porn star?
China.
No, the one that's like had all the dudes. No, there's one that came out recently.
Charlotte?
No.
Charlotte's nudes came out.
No, the porn.
Paige?
Is she still in the company?
I think she might still be contracted.
Has she been on?
Nope. She's been injured. She's been dealing with a neck injury. Yeah. I could see why. Hey now, guys.
You connect the dots.
So, breaking down this mixed gender tag team match, it was fucking stupid. I don't know what Sasha Banks did to piss off backstage to be put in a fucking match with Noam Dar, Alicia Fox, and the black version of Scotty 2 Hottie, Rich Swann. That was probably the most fucking offensive thing I've said in my entire life. But it happened. It was a match. Of course, I don't think they were going to let Sasha Banks lose that match. I think that's almost physically impossible to do that. But, hey, if it fucking happened, it was a normal match. Nothing really fancy happened. Sasha and Rich pick up the win. That's about all that happened. And now we're going to go a little bit over this main event. The Extreme Rules Fatal 5-Way, pitting the following superstars: Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Samoa Joe, Bray Wyatt, and Finn Balor.
What a name.
Now, if I was to ask you, who do you think won this match? You would probably say Roman Reigns possibly won. Or I'm going to go ahead and say Seth Rollins. But no. We'll go over the winner in just a minute, but just to talk about the match, I think this match was fairly decent. It was a great main event. It really, really helped the show a lot in the field of in entertainment. You had a great little tag pairing between Bray and Samoa Joe. You had great storytelling between Finn and Roman. You could tell that Finn really wanted this chance, to get back the title that I never lost, and all that fucking mumbly Irish bullshit he says. Shockingly, if you guys remember on my prediction video, I said I'm scared if this happens. Samoa Joe picks up the win, and he will go on to Great Balls of Fire to face Bork Laser. Now, I don't know how I feel about that. Bork Laser. It's my favorite internet meme. Now, I don't know how the fuck I feel about this, because I think Samoa Joe's push is just going to get set to a halt. But I'm not going to air any judgment. I'm just going to watch Raw tomorrow night and do my post-war and see what happens. So, before I give it over to Austin here to talk a little bit about Game 2, I want to let you guys know of a new series that's going to be happening up on this channel and up on the Two-Man Show YouTube channel. We're going to try to do post-Raw, post-SmackDown, maybe post-NXT, and all post pay-per-views. The only one I have a decent name for is post-war, because like Raw backwards is war, like post-war. It's clever. We're gonna use it for now until I can think of something more clever. So we're gonna do live shows. 30 minutes to an hour long live show, just recapping Raw, how we took it, recapping SmackDown, and then recapping any pay-per-views that happened. So that's gonna be on the field. Remember to follow me at ArmWeek21 on Twitter and follow this show at 2Man Show. That is the number 2. Google Play, SoundCloud, iTunes. That's my plug. So we're gonna send it over to Asti. Actually, we're gonna take a quick minute here. We're going to refresh ourselves, get some agua in us, and we're going to have Aussie come back and talk a little bit about Game 2. We'll be back, guys.
So, how about that guy? How about that game? You're gonna, yeah. Just looking at you.
I didn't really watch, but I got updates throughout it. Apparently, Kevin Durant did something.
Oh, Kevin Durant went off. Curry went off. Clay had himself a nice shooting night, which is nice to see. I think he dropped 22. Curry dropped 32. Durant dropped 33. Curry had his first ever finals triple-double, which was huge. And we back. All right, so yeah, Curry first ever finals triple dub. Russell Westbrook, if you find yourself listening to this, that's just what champions do. They get their triple doubles when it matters the most, not in a December game against the Milwaukee Bucks that you're losing by 30, which is kind of nice to see. But yeah, it was a good game. The Warriors absolutely ran him out of the gym. I don't know if you know this, but LeBron didn't even go to the podium after the game. So after the games, you're supposed to do a press conference, kind of answer the questions. I forget who tweeted it, some beat writer, I think. If they're not a beat writer, they're going to get really offended by that. But they tweeted out, no LeBron at the post-game, or at the podium post-game. And that's just soft because he's one of those guys that, when he wins and he goes to the podium, he gets, lob softballs like, not even about the game. The first question is like, what did you think of Kendrick Lamar's new album? And like, who asked that at a post-game conference? And then when he loses and he goes, he throws a little pissy fit. So, what are you doing?
Keep going. You can talk. I'm just closing out tabs.
Yeah, I didn't particularly like that, but weird.
Yeah, doing live shows is tough, but it's fun. I enjoy doing live shows.
Yeah, dude. JaVale had like the sickest. I think Livingston threw. I don't know. I think Livingston threw him an alley-oop. JaVale went up with both hands, and he was kind of falling sideways out of bounds behind the rim, and he fucking threw it down with his left hand, and it was insane. But takeaways from the game: the dubs are good. I don't know if I'm breaking any news there. They're
I've just
They're good.
received a text message. You are a lot better than your brother is on the microphone.
from who? Yeah, because I'm not talking about wrestling. I'm off the cuffs, baby. Okay, well, you want to throw little cheap shots at me? How about? So we just got back from Sonic,
You motherfucker.
and so we ordered. Nick ordered a large Oreo sundae. No, not sundae. Just like a big ass concrete custard in just a 32-ounce trough. Like they gave you a bucket of ice cream, but they also messed up the order and gave you another ice cream. And we're gonna tell them what you did, Nick. What?
I ate the motherfucker.
32 ounces of ice cream. That is the same as a liter of soda.
We got 3 views.
3 viewers to come to laugh at your eating habits. But yeah, dude, like it was Oreo. It was an Oreo thing too. So it was like a pack of Oreos, a can of whipped cream, and 32 ounces of ice cream.
It was bad, bro.
Yeah, I know. You're over here looking like you just competed in the Nathan's hot dog eating
I
competition.
regret every fucking.
You're gonna be shitting ice cream for weeks.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be fucking consumed with ice cream.
Like I said, I'm not a math guy. I don't quite know what arteries are, but I know yours are definitely clogged. They're gonna have to stomach pump the ice cream out of you.
God damn. Can I see that, Mike?
Yeah, you defend yourself on that because it's just an absurd amount of ice cream was consumed by you like 20 minutes ago. I don't know how you're not shitting your brains out right now.
So believe it or not, I don't think this is the most ice cream I've ever eaten. I think I've probably eaten more. It is absurd. It's quite insane to eat that much. Quick question: what does math have to do with arteries?
Hey, I'm not a scientist. I don't know too much about math.
I fucking hate everything that comes out of your mouth. So we're done with game 2 a little bit. So we're gonna kind of, I almost said free ball. We're just gonna, fuck it. We're just gonna free ball talk a little bit. We're gonna go.
How about Jason Duffner winning the Memorial Tournament today in the PGA?
I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I'll paint the picture for you. Look down at that gut you got going on right now. That's Jason Duffner, and he just rips dips. He used to have a smoking hot wife before he got cucked by Tiger Woods. Speaking of Tiger Woods, that motherfucker was strung out on like 17 different painkillers when he got pulled over. Have you seen the dash cam vid? The cop was holding up the light you're supposed to follow, and he was like, "All right, I'm gonna need you to follow this light. Don't move your head, move your eyes." And then the cop started moving it, and Tiger doesn't even fucking move. He's like, I'm gonna need you to follow the light. And then Tiger, he just like slowly reaches his hand up and taps the light. And he had the greatest mugshot of all time. His hair is back. His hair is back, man. Yeah, hair plugs. You only think of Mount Rushmore of hair plugs. You go Tom Brady. You go Tiger Woods. And you go
We need 2 more people, so I'm excited to fucking hear it.
Mount Rushmore. So who else has gotten hair plugs? You got some weird lettuce going on right now. You look like Benjamin Franklin. You okay with Benny Franks? Benny the Jet Rodriguez. Benintendi. Benny with the good hair. Pretty much all Bennys have good hair, except for you.
I'm trying to think if there's a Benny without good hair.
No, can't be done.
Pass over the microphone, boy.
All right, Benny with the good hair. It's not on the microphone. Here's Benny with the bad hair.
So let's talk a little bit for a minute. I want to ask you a question, Austin. You a fan of the Money in the Bank ladder match?
I'm not a fan of wrestling.
That's true. All right, so I want to ask you a question. We've got 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches coming up on the 18th this month. Both for SmackDown.
All right.
We've got Dolph Ziggler.
That should do those boning that fat.
Amy Schumer.
No.
Amy Schumer.
Guerrero.
Yes. We've got
Gross.
Dolph Ziggler. We've got AJ Styles. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin, and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Want me to tell you how I feel about that?
Yeah.
Shinsuke? Don't know him.
Shinsuke's going to win.
Who else did you say? You said
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens. He's a Canadian.
Sami Zayn.
He has a girl name. 2 girl names.
AJ Styles.
He's a nerd.
Baron Corbin.
He's a squid.
Baron Corbin's not a squid.
His name's Baron
Yes.
Corbin.
Yes.
The squid.
Nope. And then we've got Dolph Ziggler. Dolphin
He just looks
Zigglepuss.
like a total fucking...
Dolphin Zigglepuss.
That's his name?
Yeah. That's what I named him.
Sounds like a Harry Potter.
Dolphin Zigglepuss.
That sounds like a Pokemon.
Dolphin Zigglepuss. I choose you.
Use douchebag.
So
He has that weird-ass hair, too.
yeah.
His hair looks like spaghetti.
So now the second Money in the
His hair
Bank
looks
match.
like mom.
The second Money in the Bank match.
His hair looks like fettuccine Alfredo.
There you go.
His hair looks like confetti.
So the next Money in the Bank match we have has the following competitors: Charlotte,
She's hot.
Becky Lynch,
That's a weird name.
Tamina,
To me, ooh, I like that name.
Natalia,
That
And I
sounds
forg-
boring.
Natalia Hart, Bret Hart's fucking uncle.
She's Bret Hart.
I mean, Uncle Sir Bret Hart. I mean, Bret Hart Sir. Anyway, so we've got.
This is my Bret Hart.
So we have a women's Money in the Bank match. We have a women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
For what?
For a shot at the women's title. Whenever.
Whatever.
So do you know how the Money in the Bank works?
Climb the ladder. You grab the
Briefcase.
briefcase, take it to the bank.
Close. So it has a
Put in an account. Set up a retirement fund.
Yep.
And then you go crack someone in the skull with it.
close. So what you're supposed to do is, if you win the Money in the Bank, that is a guaranteed title shot wherever, whenever. I'll give you.
I just found a way to fix wrestling.
You just gotta turn it this way.
I found a way to fix wrestling.
How you gonna fix
So everyone's this woman Money in the Bank ladder match. Get it. Wait till the champion fights. Come in. Pretend they're going to flirt with the champion. Kicks him in the balls. Pins him. Woman champion. Everyone goes crazy. Viewers through the roof. Tell me that's not a bad idea.
Who invited you on my show? That's a terrible
like
idea.
it?
No,
Why?
no.
Why?
There's a couple things I don't like. Number one, I don't like the fact that there's a women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
You have a woman's title right there.
I definitely have the tag team title hanging up.
That looks very feminine.
It's my tag team title.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
Why do you only have one?
My other partner died.
What, did he die eating the same ice cream you ate?
Yeah, he did. So
You ate him.
I will give you extra points if you can tell me who. I'll give you 3 tries. Who was the first ever Money in the Bank cash in?
Edge.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
John Cena?
Yep.
New Year's Revolution.
Armageddon. Close. You got it right. I'm surprised. 3 fucking viewers. All right, you 3 viewers. 1. God damn it.
They're just fucking with you now.
I know. I think they are. Well, I mean, hey, they're giving me ad revenue, and that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, you got 2 cents.
Dude, hey, that's 2 more cents than those motherfuckers have.
Sure.
Exactly. So, like I said, we do have a women's Money in the Bank match, and what I'm worried about is I'm worried that SmackDown Live is getting a little carried away with this whole land of opportunity thing, because this is a match that, let's be honest, women's wrestling, it's a little clunky. It's not as fluent as it should be. So putting a ladder match, that's fucking dangerous. It's fucking dangerous. You've got most of those women are all coming back from injury, and then you're putting them in a ladder match? That's going to damage your talent. You're going to have to start making NXT call-ups. Then NXT is going to suffer, and it's going to be a tough call through. Let me know what you think about the women's Money in the Bank ladder match at Armike21 on Twitter and at the number 2 man show on Twitter. I want to give you guys a nice, sweet thank you for tuning into the show. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for Post-War. I believe it ends at 8 o'clock. Wait. Is Western a time?
Pacific.
Pacific. All right, so it ends at 8 o'clock Pacific. So wherever the fuck you are, be sure to tune in here. We're actually, if you want to tune into the show, be sure then to follow me on Twitter, and I'm going to post the link of the new two-man show YouTube channel where all of these shows will go live. So be sure to do that, you guys. And remember to follow Two Man Show on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I have been Arm Week. This other one has been Osty. Predictions for Game 3?
I'll give you a prediction for the whole damn series. Dubs in 4.
Dubs in 4.
Dubs in 4. Get it tatted on your face.
I will take the Grizzlies in 7. So, thank you guys so much for listening today. Let me know what you guys think of Extreme Rules. Let me know what you guys are excited for coming up. Or just tell me how great and fiery your balls are. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Two Man Live Show today.
Bye.
See ya.